get there, but boy, after that pickup, just a few inches to go for the first. An array of possibilities here. They're going to go to the air on 3rd and short. And this looks disastrous. Oh, down he goes. A huge loss on that play. We've got a timeout in the waning seconds of the half. Maybe a chance to get off a couple more plays. Their hope for a touchdown gone by the boards, but they'll try to put up 3 before going to the locker room. It's good. And now the lead is even bigger. So they get the late field goal right before the half, and not much time after this kickoff for an answer. Fair catch called for and made. Just enough time to get off one final play of the half. Comes out throwing on 1st down. Moving away from pressure. They'll knock him down, and that'll take us to halftime. And the Aztecs will line up to kick off and start the second half. Let's see what he can get done from inside his own 15. Just never had a chance to shake loose, and he'll be brought down at the 24. And here comes that Miami offense back onto the field. If they're going to get on top in this game, they're going to have to find a way to get the running game going in the second half.
Agree, so it can create some more balance, some more unpredictability. I feel like this defense has got a good beat on what they're doing, especially if they don't mix it up a little bit. So I do look for a little second half running the football ball out of this group.
And I think the thing, Dave, is they just got to be more physical. I don't think this is a scheme question about trying different run plays. I think it's up to the big fellas up front. They've just got to make the decision that they're going to be tougher here in the second half so that they can win this game.
The running back has it. And works it to the 40-yard line. That'll be a 1st down.
It's hard to stop great runners. It really is. That's why you run the football consistently. You got a big offensive line, a big physical unit. You run the football like this, man, it will take a toll later. But you got to tackle this guy over and over again who has this ability to make people miss and make big plays.
He'll come out throwing on 1st down. He's got his man. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground covered to pick up the 1st. 2nd down coming up. Dropping back, it's Jordan. Buys a little time. He's going to take off. He's run out of bounds, but a big play on that one, and it'll be a 1st down.
These guys aren't human. I mean, they got to survey the field, throw the football, make deep passes, and then guess what else? They pull the ball down, take off, and make big chunks of plays on the ground. It's just impossible to be on defense nowadays.
Caught in the backfield, it's Connors. And they'll finally catch up to him, but not before a big chunk of yardage is picked up. And the Hurricanes will have it 1st and 10. From the red zone, looking for a space. Lets it fly. Can't make the grab as he was looking for his man right at the goal line. And here comes the offense on 2nd down.
It's a huge missed opportunity for the quarterback. You've got your guy wide open in the end zone. You're not under pressure. You just got to hit him. That ball got away. That's one he'd like to have back.
Good throwing catch. Takes it down to the 5 as the offense tries to cash in. And the Canes trying to pay off the threat on 1st and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. He's got it down to the 1-yard line right on the doorstep of Pater. 2nd and goal for the offense. He'll run it to the right here and try to get it into the end zone. Touchdown, Canes! And they add 6 more to the board for that trip to the house. Now they'll line up for what they hope is automatic. And it's up and good as they draw just a touch closer. About to kick it off after punching it in for the touchdown. He'll bring it out. It's Lacey. Gets it out to the 20, about 5 yards short of where he'd be if he had just taken a knee in the end zone. Guys, let's see what adjustments this San Diego State offense has made this time. Coming out on first down with the play fake. And he was drilled just as he released the pass. It's incomplete. Let's see what they've got on second down. Dropping back, it's Jordan. Fires into traffic, picked off. And he's wrapped up after a solid return on the pick.
I tell you what, I don't know if I'm going to try him much more. Goodness gracious, you can tell he's ready for what he's seeing. Second interception. I would not throw near that guy anymore. You might want to try the other side of the field.
The offense set for a first down play. Looking for room, it's Cooper. Oh, it's out! They recover their own fumble. Somehow. Who knows how they got that thing back?
It's so hard to force fumbles. And when you do, you so badly want to get them. You're crawling. You're doing whatever you can to get there as a defender. But the offense fortunate enough to cover it back up.
Second down after the offense averted absolute disaster. Now the quarterback changing the original play call. On second down, he'll let it fly. They're bringing heat. They get him down after the scramble, but he's able to pick up a few and turn it into a positive play.
That's the end of the third quarter of play. The score, San Diego State 24, Miami 21.
Now facing a third down as they line up after the break. They'll try to get it through the air. Coming after it. And the defense makes a play, and they get the quarterback down at the 26.
And that is your job. The O-line has to protect their quarterback. That's the most important position.
Oh, my God.
You got to make sure you keep him upright. You got to do a better job.
Absolute shank.
I held that bit too goddamn long.
And after the miss, they're still down by a field goal.
24, Miami 21.
The Aztecs offense ready to go back to work. Mistakes are going to happen as they did on that last drive. Now how will they respond, Jesse?
And this is the kind of guy who's going to take full accountability. That was my bad. That's on me. I'm about to lead this offense now down the field.
I have no clue where your offense is.
I wish I would have played with you. I didn't play with many quarterbacks that were just like, yeah, my bad. Hey, guys, I got this. Sorry about that. It was more, you should have ran a better route.
What the fuck on, man?
And they drag him down, but not before he picks up the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Looking downfield, it's Jordan. Hit hard as he released the ball on that first down pass, and it never had a chance.
This pass rush is serious, man. When you watch them on film, they do a nice job in the back end, taking away all the throws downfield. He's trying to get to his check down, but that pressure gets to him, and the hit forced the incomplete.
Run.
He'll try it again on second and 10. Trying to make magic with his feet. He's run out of bounds, but not before. Turning in a big pickup and moving the sticks for a first down. The Aztecs come to the line with a new set of downs. They'll run it, trying to drain time off the clock. Knocked down after a pickup of 6, and they're trying to impose their will in the red zone. Balls at the 13.
That's got to be demoralizing if you're the defense. You're trailing. You need to get the ball back. You got to get off the field, but you can't stop the run when they're going between the tackles. This defense is going to have to get a lot more physical, especially in the middle.
He's knocked down in the backfield. He'll lose a couple. Timeout called there by the defense. Desperate to get the ball back and save as much time as possible. Big third down play here. If they get a stop, you'll see an immediate timeout. Quarterback strolling away from heat. They make to stop, but what a job on the scramble to get loose and pick up that first down.
You know, I think in this situation of the game, too, if I'm this guy, I'm thinking the same thing, right? I'm throwing and getting yards, and if it's not there, I'm going to take this game over myself with my legs. We're in the fourth quarter. We've got an opportunity, one possession down, to get back in this thing. I just got to do whatever I got to do to make that happen.
Yeah, I think my thought process needs to be points are good. Because if I get a field goal here, that's fine. I take the lead by more than a field goal. They got to go the length of the field. But I also want to run this clock, let it continue to work. But the goal is to get a touchdown.
And he's got it for the touchdown, and that one just might do it.
And, you know, late in the games, offenses sometimes get conservative when they got the lead and they got the ball. I love this offense. They were aggressive. They got another score added to the lead. Now you're trying to salt this game away.
They'll try to follow that last touchdown with an onside kick. They got it, able to recover the onside kick, and they get the offense right back out there. The officials offer the deal, and the coach accepts it. They will take the penalty. First down here for the offense. Quarterback changing the plays at the line. Scanning the field, it's Jordan. Pocket starts to collapse. He'll pull it down. On the move at the 30. Finally run out of bounds, but he has this offense rolling with a first down. And the Canes will hustle to the line. Going up top on first down. They're trying to get to him. And he picks up the first down, but he will remember the price he paid after that hit. Now they've got to hustle to the line and get set. They'll go to the air. Looking for the
Why the fuck did he lob it?
And it's caught for the late touchdown. So how about this? Maybe we are set up for a minute.
If we had any chance to make this happen, we had to score with a little bit of time on the clock. Now we need a miracle. Now we need to kick the onside, get an onside kick, and somehow, some way, make a big play.
Time is of the essence. Just under a minute to go as they line up for the onside kick. And a few anxious moments, but the hands team is able to fall on it.
Yeah, and this is why you put your hands team on the field most of the time. When you know it's coming, and you put those guys that are great catchers of the football. The first guys, what do? They go block. They go blow somebody up. The next guys catch the football, secure it, get your butt on the ground. And most of the time when you do this, the ball game is over.
He's knocked down in the backfield. He'll lose a couple. They'll use a timeout here. You have to be certain at this point in the game. Off play action. That pass is incomplete, and they're probably fortunate that it wasn't knocked free for a fumble. A third and long coming up here. To the air, it's Jordan. Throws to the wideout. Another incompletion on third down.
It's so nice when you know it's third and long, you know a pass is coming, you worked on it all week, get your feet set at the sticks, understand that quarterback's got to be rushed, get him off of this spot. Nice execution by this defense.
Desperate to convert, and he'll throw it. Looking for a huge play. And it's picked off. That's the turnover they desperately needed. And they'll drag him down after a good return on the interception.
You talk about coming up big in a big moment. Nice job by this defense. You had to make something happen. You had to get the football back so you give your offense a chance to win this game for you. Nice job by the defense.
Here comes the Hurricane offense looking to gather a little more strength. So the first order of business here, David, is don't knock yourself out of field goal range.
Correct. Don't take the sack. Don't get a negative play. But if I can be aggressive, Palmer, I'm still trying to go to the end zone to get the immediate done.
Take as much pressure off of your kicker as you possibly can. You just got to wonder what he's thinking right now. Lots of pressure on him.
Quarterback checking off. He's going to pass. Looking left. It's complete. And he'll take this into the end zone, but hang on just a second. Flag down. Let's see what this is about. So the offense, more than happy with the result of the play, will decline the penalty.
Good dub, man. Good dub. Good comeback win. Good comeback win.